What up? It's Wall Street Hit My Line, back again to hit your line with some knowledge about the NBA. Because that's just what I do. So if you're a returning viewer, appreciate you. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I also appreciate you. And today I want to talk about Tyler Herro, whom you may know about from watching the NBA or watching him during his time at Kentucky or listening to the Jack Harlow song called Tyler Herro, where he goes down to South Beach and Tyler Herro helps him fix his jumper. Either way, if you have done one of these things, you know who I'm talking about. And best believe that white boy cold as ice. And I want to talk about what his ceiling is, because Tyler Herro just today was named a first-time All-Star. So congrats to Tyler Herro. Very well deserved. I hadn't honestly been paying attention as much to the Heat other than, the whole Jimmy Butler drama saga. But Tyler Herro's, putting up career numbers this year. He's averaging 24.1 points per game, and he's shooting a career high percentage from three at 40%. So I'm wondering, how far can you really take this, right? Because especially if Jimmy gets traded, which it seems highly likely that he's going to get traded at this point. Jimmy's been getting suspended left and right. He even had that, the video I saw on Instagram. He didn't post that. I think it was someone else, but he went to, his store in Miami, Big Face Coffee, and his car was getting declined. One of his people was making a joke like, oh, he's unemployed, so he can't do it. It's like, so he's getting out there, right? Like Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler are not meshing anymore. It's not going to work. I think Pat Riley knows he's got to get rid of him, and that's just what it is, right? So if that happens, Tyler Herro is going to have a lot more shots, right? And he's already been getting a lot more shots. He's taken the most threes on a per game basis than he has, in his entire career. Compared to last year, was taking roughly 8 threes a game. This year's taken about 10. Taking 9.7 three-point field goal attempts per game. He's making about 4 of them. So he's probably going to outpace his, let's say, his three-point record, right? Whatever that is. I think the most he ever made in a season was like a little over 200. I'm trying to find it right here. I'm trying to find it. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, he made 203 in the 2022 to 2023 season. Right, he's currently at 175, and he's played 45 games so far. So he's definitely going to break that, right? So he might wind up, making, let's call it 250 threes this year. So a guy like that can make threes efficiently and takes a lot of them, he's going to put up a lot of points. Putting up that career high in points at 24.1 points per game. He's never averaged more than, let's call it 21, but he's been just under 21. When he won Sixth Man of the Year, averaged 20.7. That was in the 21 to 22 NBA season. Season after that, in 22-23, was averaging 20.1. And then last year, 23 to 24 season, was averaging 20.8. So 24.1 points per game this season. He's only playing 2 more minutes per game over what he did last year, right? But he only played 42 games last year. He's currently played 45 games. The Heat are doing all right. They're 23 and 23, so they're right at 500. And, they're probably going to be a play-in team. That's kind of where they, find themselves most of the time. And, we'll see what happens from there. But I do think he has a lot of potential to kind of he could really be like a multiple-time All-Star if he really plays his cards right. If he improves again next season and he's the star of the Miami Heat, the fans love him. He's super shifty. I was just at a game in Miami when they were playing the Spurs, and just the quickness that he moves with and his ball handling skills and just the fluidity that he plays the game with is just incredible. It's really, really something to see, and it's a real difference when you see it up close and personal as well, because you're just wow, this dude is really it's effortless. It's just so effortless. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Heat currently in the 7th spot, 23-23 on the year so far. And Tyler Herro has been a big reason why they've, even won games this year. Jimmy's been playing, but Jimmy really hasn't been tuned in and, invested for, let's call it the last month, maybe month and a half. And it's just been a mess. But Tyler Herro's got serious potential, and I think this All-Star selection is really cementing that. It's going to be really awesome to see him in the All-Star game. You guys will probably see what I'm talking about, just the shiftiness, the handles. Like, people always talk about, guys in the league that have great handles. Obviously, there was Jamal Crawford. Now we have Kyrie Irving. I think Tyler Herro's an underrated ball handler. And he's the type of guy that could probably get his assist numbers up as well. He's averaging like 5 assists or so per game so far this season, 5.4. And, he's had games where he's put up double-digit assists. January 27th against Orlando, that game went to double OT. Heat wound up winning 125-119. He had 12 assists. Game before that had 8 assists. Game before that had 9. So if he can get up to like averaging like 8 assists a game and then kind of, puts up, let's say, 26, 27 points per game next season, and the Heat are playing well, they get someone in return for Jimmy, and they're, let's say they're a 5 or 6 seed, like he's going to be an All-Star again. He's definitely going to be an All-Star again. But I think he could take it further. I think if he really puts that work in, he could be an MVP type of player eventually. He just turned 25. Guy's super young, and, he has rain on the Heat right now. And he's making it rain down in South Beach, as if they don't get enough rain. That was a weather joke. But Tyler, my guy, keep doing what you're doing. Really getting it going. They call my guy Boy Wonder, Bucket, Baby Goat. And he's playing like it. So much deserved All-Star selection. Looking forward to see what he does for the rest of the season. Looking forward to seeing him in the All-Star game as well. It's going to be cool. I love seeing first-time All-Stars. So shout out to all the first-time All-Stars. Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Williams on the Thunder, Victor Wembanyama. Tons of great first-time All-Stars in the game this year. So it's going to be a great game. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think Tyler Herro's ceiling is as a player? Do you think he could be a potential future MVP candidate? Think he could be an all-NBA type of candidate? I want to know your thoughts. So please leave some comments down below so we can discuss. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got a lot more content coming for you guys soon. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Lets me know that you like the content. Lets YouTube know that you like the content, so we'll keep pushing it your way. Everybody wins. You feel me? Without further ado, guys, that's all I got, so I'm going to let you go. Stay safe, take it easy, watch some basketball, have some fun. Most importantly, handle business and stand on business. Catch you guys later. Peace.